So can see my YouTube just flipping around as these criminals. This morning I moved money into the market to buy more stock, and Goldman Sachs, Citadel Securities that hacked my computer. They observed it. You can see as soon as I just turned my phone airplane mode off, and that's why you saw this move right here. You can see YouTube spinning. You can see that, and you can see that. As soon as I turned that airplane mode off, you see the stock come right back down there. You can see that. You can see that. That was as soon as I turned my airplane mode off. You can see as soon as I turned the airplane, they froze this YouTube. They froze the YouTube, and as soon as I turned the airplane mode off, you can see that going in and out, and I moved money into the market, and these criminals observed it, and that is why you've seen this. You can see that there is really no trading going on here. There's no trading going, nothing going on here, and they're waiting for the money that I moved this morning. It was moved into Ally account, and this has been at 5450, and this has the Genus has been at 3050 to match it. But as soon as I turned my airplane mode off on the phone, they observed it. As soon as they detected it, they quickly flipped the numbers around. You can see that, but you can see the Al Jazeera. You can see the Al Jazeera. You can see that. You can see the Al Jazeera flipping around. There is nothing now that is actually running on this computer. Nothing else. You can see that. You can see that going on. I've already made a couple of series of tweets this morning regarding this, and then you can see what's going on. You can see that. You can see that. That was from the time I turned my airplane mode on. See? From the time I turned my airplane mode on, as soon as they detected it that I turned the airplane mode on my phone, you can see how they brought this stock down. Time now is 9:41 a.m. They brought it down flat where it was yesterday. You can see that for yourself. You can see the Genus. Nothing going on there. And they wait, and they're just waiting. You see it for yourself. You see it being for yourself. All this, see? You can see my phone, my computer. You can see the Al Jazeera channel being spun around. The same thing. The other day I sent as soon as I tweeted something, I tried to type another tweet. They froze my keyboard so that it took literally up to 29 seconds for anything I type on the keyboard to reflect in the computer. Something going on. Something going on. And this phone that I'm using right now, as immediately after I bought the phone, and then left my other phone which I was using, which they hacked. You see that? Anytime I go over to the other screen to work, this flip around. See that? So immediately after I got this phone, it was being accessed by this gang. And when I checked, Pizzle has a feature that you can use to check where your phone is being accessed from. I checked, and the phone was being accessed from Singapore. Then I didn't know, and then I deleted everything. After I deleted everything, I later learned that Citadel has the only outside office they have outside of the US is in Singapore. And so Citadel was accessing my phone from Singapore, from his office in Singapore. Lordstown Motors, 2 minutes. Lordstown Motors is supposed to come on to reflect the trading here. And when that does, you guys will see it. This is a company that yesterday the judge, granted the application, and the companies are emerging out of bankruptcy. And the company that is well, I won't say that, but everybody will see that as it unfolds. But you will see what is going to happen here in Lordstown Motors. And if you're just watching, you just see that happening, and that in 1 minute, Lordstown Motors, the number of Lordstown Motors will come on. Once that comes on, you guys will see what happens. If you see the video that I posted earlier regarding the monitoring of my computer on 28 February, if you see that video, you will see what I predicted about Lordstown Motors. That will not be happening today. The opposite will happen today. But if that happens, that will be good news for any of you. Before I post this video, that opportunity wouldn't be there. But I have to capture this to be able to have a record of the crime that we call Wall Street at this point. See that? 9:45. See 9:45? Watch for yourself. See that? 153. See that? Lining up. See that? 153.0030. See that? 9:45. See that?
But what we have been witnessing for the past almost.
Meanwhile, look at the Al Jazeera. It's still spinning, right? See that? See that Al Jazeera is still spinning? See that? That has been a good 14 minutes. A good 14 minutes. The same thing that these criminals do all the time. They remotely control the computer. Look at that, it's still spinning. They remotely control the computer while manipulating the securities in my portfolio, which you're looking at here, as they monitor what is going on here. Citadel Securities, Goldman Sachs, and their agents. And like I said, in August, I believe towards the end of August, when I got this phone that I'm using right now, the Citadel actually had to outsource the hacking of my systems to their office in Singapore. Look. See that?
This is something else. So again, your question.
See that?
What will it take? What will it take to really see an upsurge in Washington? Again, that's a tough question to answer, because we are definitely seeing energy on the streets, protests, especially from young progressive Democrats and beyond.
See when the stock came, the Al Jazeera came back, they're still doing it. See that? See that? Nothing else. Nothing else going on. The same Al Jazeera I run every morning. The same thing going on.
The conversation about Israel in Washington, kind of occurs in this weird.
You have a situation where criminals use their access to facilities and materials at the stock exchanges They use this access to commit crime, brazen crimes in the open.
Never applied to Israel.
See that? The money I put into the market, $4,000, will not clear until, well, it will clear, but it doesn't post to my account. Unfortunately, Ally does not post my money to my account until anywhere between 11 and 12 p.m. And so I won't be able to use the money until then. Why did I not put it at Schwab? Because the reason why I left putting it at Schwab is because the criminals track the positions I have in Schwab, and because I also have a couple of shorted positions. Once money goes in there, they artificially manipulate 2 cents stocks to be $100 stocks. 2 cent stocks to be $100 stocks, thereby imposing a gag on my account and making the account unusable. It's a pleading in the lawsuit, and I have tons of evidence that were collected on this in that regard. And so I leave the Schwab alone, and I'm using this. I have other Schwab accounts. I have a TD Ameritrade account that are free, but it's more convenient for me to just use this. I really don't need to buy anything else. That I am buying, I'm putting the money in because it's free money that I feel like I'm putting there, and see what's going on. Can see that?
Democrats are much less inclined to criticize. What we are seeing is clearly a failed and inhumane, and I would argue immoral policy.
Let me ask you about this, and this is an equation I don't fully understand. So, on one hand,
Earlier this morning, I posted a tweet about these criminals manipulating and gamifying these 3 names yesterday as the court hearing was going on, and monitoring my computer because I was also participating in that hearing. You can see that? Can see that? See that? Can see that?
all efforts to impose any
Can see that? See that?
international sanctions in Israel. It has said that it is working at the same time to get food, support, aid. I mean, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan talk about how hard they're working.